Go do your normal stuff. I'm going to film you.
And it's like,
don't be nervous.
Talk about the war.
Talk about the war. I'll get the tripod set up.
I'm not talking about the war.
Why not? We got to get it on. We have to have it saved for your great grandchildren.
Yeah, but it's printed out.
Well, talk about the.
You have to buy his memoirs.
I have a book. I have a book.
Just tell me one story, your favorite story about the war. Something. Your most interesting story.
Talk about the.
Can I tell you about just what's happening lately?
No.
About
I want to hear what
my hearing aid and
no, I want to.
It's involved the Department of Veterans Affairs.
No, tell me a
They
story.
may pay for it.
Tell me a story about when you were in the infantry.
In the infantry.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the infantry.
Oh well, what were you in?
If I was in the infantry, I wouldn't be here.
What were you in?
I was right behind them.
What was that called?
The artillery.
Oh, you were in the artillery.
Yeah, we shot over their head. I'll tell you what happened. See,
okay, go ahead.
See, as you know, you already know this. See, we're going to attack, eh? So it's usually about 6 o'clock in the morning, maybe 5. We get ready. We're all ready. The infantry's ready. And we fire first. We fire over their heads, you know, for maybe about an hour. Then the infantry move up. They move up.
But you're walking with your rifle.
No, this is the big guns.
No, but you're still walking. The guns aren't walking, but you are. You're not in a machine, are you?
Yes.
Yes, we're in a tank.
You're in a tank. Okay, well, let's make us understand the story.
This is a special setup.
Okay.
Artillery, you've seen pictures of the guns pulled behind a truck like that. They took that gun and put it in took the top off the tank, the turret, put this gun in there.
So that was your crew?
Yeah, and there was only 2 regiments like that.
Right.
We call them artillery self-propelled. We're self-propelled because we could go in and out fast. Even in the mud and all that. Eh?
Right.
We could get out fast. So we supported the tank division. And there was 2 tank divisions, the 4th and the 5th. The 5th was in Italy. The 4th was in Northwest Europe with us. Eh? So we supported them most of the time, eh? Because we can move fast. Tanks can move fast. Eh? So then when the infantry go up so far, no, we stop. The infantry go up. Then we move our projectile up way ahead again. We keep firing.
So you're giving them a moving line ahead.
Yeah,
so
we're firing and they're moving like this.
So they're the brave guys that have to run in and go, you know, shoot. And
sometimes somebody make a mistake in setting the guns, and they're firing and killing our own guys. You know, not too often, but you know the biggest problem during the war was the Air Force. You know, bombing the Polish regiment over there. They were hit about 4 times, killing hundreds of them. Their own people. You know, see, what they were trying to do. There was a city over there that they were fighting at France. It was Caen. That was the name of it, and they were supposed to take that on D-Day, and they took them about 3 weeks later before they took it. But I went through it right after. I'm telling you, there was none left. The city was just a rumble. They took bulldozers just to go through the town to throw everything so the army could get through. I'm telling you. Anyways, okay, end story.
That's the end of your story?
End of story. That's only one story.
All right. Okay, Mom, you tell me a story about when you worked at the O. Henry factory or wherever it is you worked.
Tell them about. Oh, I really enjoyed it there.
Tell me what you did there. How old were you?
Oh, I just married. I was about 20.
And you worked at the chocolate factory?
I worked at the Willards.
And
it was called Willards, right downtown.
And what kind of chocolate did they make?
They made Sweet Marie's.
Oh, I love Sweet Marie.
And there was a big machine that would cover the chocolates going, the bars going through. And if you stopped it, if you didn't watch what it was doing, well then all these bars would pile up.
Like a Lucille Ball episode.
Yeah, right.
Have you ever seen Lucille Ball episode where she worked at the
I saw
chocolate
that.
factory?
Tell them about Bunmaster in Oakville.
No, I want to talk about the old days.
Anyway, so it was just fun. It
Yeah.
was fun, yeah, working in.
So you weren't married then?
Yes, we were. That was just.
But Dad was overseas? Or were you two living together?
When Dad was, we got married after he got back.
Okay.
That was 1947, after he got back.
And were you working there with a couple of your sisters or friends?
No, I was in Toronto. They'd never been to Toronto.
Sure.
And it's Brandon.
I'll be down.
It's Brandon.
I can grab it, if you want. Want me to grab it?
And
Yeah, I gotta go to the back.
so it was nice. I enjoyed working there. But I'll tell you what happened to Dad after we got married. Well, he used to, when he was in the service, he used to press his pants. And he told me he'd make money with that.
Right.
So he put paper down, he was telling me, and then you just press it and it presses.
What do you mean he made money with it? He pressed all the other guys' pants?
Yeah, and he'd get paid for
Oh.
it. Yeah.
All right.
Because you always had to have a crease in your pants.
Right.
Anyway, so after we got married, he had two pair of, he had a suit with two pair of pants. So one time I decided, well, I'm going to press his pants really, really good. But anyway, I burnt a hole right through him. Like that, like this, it looked like an iron, goes down.
Yeah.
Like another Lucille Ball episode.
Yeah, and I was like Lucille Ball, for real. And I burnt a hole, but he had two pairs, so it was okay. He still had another pair to wear.
What happened the next day?
And they were kind of wool, like this suit, and it's kind of wool, and a hot iron is not good for it. So I remember one time my brother and I were going down on the streetcar, and I said, well, give me your pants off, and I pressed them really good, like they had cuffs on them. So I pressed them really good, and I scorched them. So I tried to put starch on them and stuff, but anyway, you could still smell it. And then one time, Dad had got a really bad cold. And so here's another thing. So anyway, we lived in 2 rooms up on the 3rd floor, right down in Toronto.
Is this when we lived in the beaches?
That was when we lived on the beaches.
I was born. I was a baby then, right?
No, you didn't live. You weren't born yet. That was the first year we were married.
I thought I lived in Toronto first when we moved from Kingston.
Yeah, but that was when
The Purbus lived next door.
That was before Troy was born.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That was much longer. You were the last one in Kingston.
All right.
Born there. And anyway, Dad had this really, really bad cold. So what you do is you put a plaster thing on their chest to bring out the cold, and you make it with mustard and flour. So I never had any flour, so I had pancake mix. So I used the pancake mix, and I put mustard in. And of course, Dad had been drinking like alcohol, so I would say to him, "Can you feel it yet?" He said no, so I put more mustard in it, to make another plaster. So he said, "Can you feel it yet?" No. So, okay, he had another drink. So, anyway, I put on, and he kept saying he couldn't feel it. Then pretty soon I said, "Oh my God, you're burning," So, that's what happened. So I burnt him by trying to fix him. But anyway, then I had to put something else on him.
More alcohol, right?
Yeah, well, no, I didn't have to do that. But he did it by himself. But anyway, then another time I tried to dry his socks and they wouldn't dry. So I put them on the toaster and I burnt them. I'm good at burning.
You're just like Lucille Ball. You're like one long Lucille Ball episode.
Yeah.